Hey there, sign of Libra. This is Kim here to do your reading for you guys. It's going to be for your next 48 hours. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Let's get into this video. Make sure you hit like if you end up liking it and subscribe for future readings. So let's get into this. Always, I like to ask that your spirit guides and your angels join us as we get messages for your Most High. For the sign of Libra. Libra, what's going on for Libra? General messages, so anything is allowed in as long as it has to do for the positive, for your highest good. Sign of Libras, Celtic cross. Okay, so I have a High Priestess in reverse. Clear message is, well, maybe the message isn't so clear to you. So interpreting our inner voice, our intuition, well, we have to use it more to get it to get stronger, to go with it. You know, everything's turning out for your highest good. It always is. There's a faith and a trust in the process with that High Priestess in reverse. You may be feeling a little vulnerable. You may be at a crossroads right now with the Lovers in reverse. Might be in a crossroads. The Queen of Water in reverse as a challenge. So somebody's just not taking very good care of themselves. Maybe they don't have enough information about what they're doing, or it could come across like somebody's trying to use love to take advantage here, or just to get what they want. The Empress is in reverse in the past. That's it's kind of having to focus on self energy. Patience, divine timing. I feel like it has to do with this Empress energy. Patience is needed. Spirit guides, angels are assisting definitely with the Three of Earth guidance. The Six of Water in reverse are definitely things that need to be healed. There it is. So the challenge is taking care of oneself, letting go of either relationships that are not a harmonious like attachment and they bring you down, or kind of like self-sabotaging behavior or addictions. It's releasing that. Wow, you have three of fire, 6 of water, so 3 3 3 3. And the outcome, okay, a rebuilding of what was a tower moment. Libra, not an easy reading to do, but not that hard. The 3 of fire is the hope. It feels like either somebody is quitting an addiction or something that they do, something that's not taking very well care of themselves. But this is like time for rest, rehab almost, and a wish granted, the time to do it. I also feel like the 6 of water in reverse is talking about healing family issues. And it might be still kind of waiting on more information with the Ace of Air in the reverse. Let's ask what this Lovers in reverse is about. What's the Lovers in reverse clarified by the Queen of Wands? Almost like in reverse. So it's almost saying like you need to be a little bit more brave or bold. Okay, you need to trust and explore your talents, your psychic talent, your ability, your abilities, and consider sharing. Let's see, what is the Ace of Air clarified by here in the reverse? What kind of information are we needing? kind of information are we needing? Oh, we're waiting on good news. But this is good because this news is definitely good. When it comes in. It may be regarding this Empress energy in reverse. I keep getting that. Leo, Aries, or Sag. Gemini. Well, you've got just a little bit of everything, honestly. Well, Capricorn twice here. So what's the Empress in the reverse? Because this is not taking care of a lot of others. It's just mainly having to take care of yourself. It kind of feels like either this person or at this moment we avoided a tower moment, a close call. But there's a rebuilding that's still in process. You have it twice. So it's coming across to me as strong foundations, but it's the rebuilding. Specifically, like it's the rebuilding of something from past. The Six of Wands in the reverse, not telling anybody, keeping something to yourself. Might be Leo energy. It is a victory, but this is like one of those private victories. It's a private victory for you. You know that things that you thought were impossible are possible. You do believe in miracles. So this is all kind of coming. In the meantime of it unfolding, there's a lot of intimidation and there's a lot of temptation to fall back into the old vices or old habits or ways of coping that really weren't coping. They were destructive to the body or the health. Possibly a victory with getting people together that used to not get along. And then perhaps this is regarding family. It so feels like a silent victory, a silent applauding this situation. 6-6 talks about being centered, balanced, making sure your thoughts are balanced too, not too many negatives. 6 of water in the reverse doesn't mean you don't think them. You don't ever like restrict things for yourself. There you go. Passionate new beginning. I think you're not going to be thinking about the past here in this future energy. And I feel like some of the nostalgia from the past might wear off a little bit. And we may want to go after something completely new for us. Or it's like your magic wand. It's like, where do you want to put your passion? It could be passion for reigniting and mending and healing soulmate, or it could be meeting a soulmate energy or healing family issues. There is a lot of guidance here with the 3 of Earth. I feel like that's your spirit team. It is also your inner guidance, but I don't think you're listening to your inner guidance as much as you should be. And you need to be more receptive to more love around you by treating yourself a little bit better. What's 3 of Earth clarified by? And this could be learning new things, going off, getting an education, self-study, whatever it is. Oh, wow. Whatever it is, the sun is shining on it. So everything's going to be honestly perfect. It's your light. You carry the light of the divine anyway in all yourselves. And sometimes we let our light shine more than other times. This is passionately waving that flag and yeah, it just being on the lookout because great things will be revealed. This is that information coming in too, and the good news. The information and the good news all coming in for you. So that's really, really great. Don't give up. We have altogether 9 wands. Don't give up. Persist, right? Temptation in the reverse or devil in the reverse. Clarified by the 2 of wands in reverse. So there is a self-sabotaging behavior that can lead you to be really scattered and not focused. and it can pull you off of the track that you need to be focused on, even though, you know, so for your highest good, at least. So these things, these distractions, these temptations that take away from our focus, which ultimately is taken away from the passion project. And patience, divine timing is almost up, is the message with it in reverse here. Three of Fire is really being able to envision creatively what you're wanting to create. Three of Fire. And almost like saying, yeah, I see myself going on this voyage, and I see myself getting to a certain point. Maybe it's something you have been practicing for quite a while with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. It may be something that you're continually practicing, is this envisioning. This time, this is something rebuilding and actually coming true. It's divine time. What's the Tower in reverse clarified by? The Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Going at it alone is like not an option. Well, you can go at it alone, but it will be harder. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. It feels like we've only yet begun. Yeah, to start coming out of this Five of Pentacles energy, which is coming out of it. This is how you want to see it. So that's getting out of any temporary hardships, financial strain. If any kind of worry, like big worry, waiting on news, health news for somebody, it's going to be fine too. Don't be resistant to change. See if you can actually envision and include the change in your vision. There's the clarity you need. Ace of Swords on the bottom. So that's what I've got. I've got that situation looking pretty good. Let's go to Cryon and get one of his cards. Pleasing God. Talks about not having to climb some kind of imaginary worthiness ladder, like that you are always pleasing God. There's always a smile on God's face. Intuition here, there you go. Two cards saying that you need to listen to your intuition, and you're receiving lots of help from Spirit at this time. You don't have to go at it alone. Really. Be clear and pure with your intent. And I think that's what it's saying with that visualize is be pure in intent and be really specific, if you can get specific about how you can envision something. This is the Mystic Martian Oracle, and I'm going to read it to you. And you are never alone. Spirit team is right with you. Always with you. Number 2, Alpha Centaurians. Foresight, planning, strategy. This could be your winning strategy towards your 10 of Cups. Could be releasing judgment on yourself first, and then others. 2 and then 1. So let's see here. Alpha Centaurians, number 2. Alpha Centaurians reside at Centaurians. Alpha Centaurians reside at Centaurus constellation, located between Lupus and Vela constellations. It is said that Alpha Centaurians will only make contact with humans during specific cosmic timings, and only with humans who have developed enough conscious awareness to not agitate the higher violet frequency bandwidth they are accustomed to. I don't know what that means. Okay. Sources suggest Alpha Centaurians are intolerant of disrespect and overly idealized fantasies that are not in keeping up with natural law. They stand 5.5 to 8 feet tall, with humanoid appearance and some aquatic type features and organs. They have webbed fingers and toes. Skin is pale bluish. Many have long hair. Athletic build. They are vegetarian or vegan with a strict diet, and they cannot bear Earth's intense sunlight. Some of these Alpha Centaurians occupy small, deep ocean regions on Earth and are often associated with Argathon USO phenomenon, which brings us to number 1, Argathons. Argathon's ancestors were initially Atlantean and Lemurian refuge survivors from the Atlantis destruction. Argathon are now highly advanced, multidimensional, and sophisticated civilization that resides inside the pristine core of Hollow Earth. Telos is one of the divine citadels of the Argathons, located beneath Mount Shasta, where they live a fruitful, serene, and abundant life. Far superior to surface dwellers, they typically stand anywhere up to 12 feet in height. Inner Earth's flora, fauna, and vegetation is one of the finest and purest nutritional quality found anywhere. They live up to 800 years or more, and typically the very oldest do not appear older than 40 years of age in the flesh. The citadels are crystalline and magical to the eye, while being totally free from any toxins whatsoever. They mostly avoid traveling to the surface due to energetic harshness and toxins, though they do visit when they need to. In alliance with other benevolent ETs, the Argathons are gatekeepers of the halls of Amenti and the ancient self-regulating cosmic portals, stargates, that cannot be entered until initiates of all species have ascended consciousness in their elevated field. All right. And that is what I've got for you all. Sending you much love and light. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.